3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh my God, that's cold. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest, presented by FairwayMeatMarket.com. I am Miles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy, and we got kind of a wild show for you today. We wanted to make sure that you're motivated for the rest of your week. Ryan's really got us all amped up and pumped up in the first segment with some motivational moments. Then we took you to school. Make sure you got your notepad and paper and pen out for that segment, because we're gonna just dive into the school of sliding into DMs and because we are experts. Then we kind of wrapped it up with just a little hate champ.
New segment, Hate Champ.
Hate Champ. You're going to have to just tune in to figure out fully what that is. But before we get into the podcast, we obviously got to talk to you guys about FairwayMeatMarket.com. It's all about the meat. You're getting better at that, Ryan.
Yeah, episode by episode, Miles.
That's what it's all about. Guys, I cannot hit this home enough. Christmas is coming. Holidays are here. Thanksgiving, all of that stuff. Holidays are in full swing. What better to get someone than a nice old meat package for Christmas? I don't know if people do Thanksgiving gifts.
They do now.
If it's food,
yeah, right? You bring a dish, bring some Fairway meat to the Thanksgiving this year. They got a bunch of awesome packages on their website. All you got to do, go to FairwayMeatMarket.com, order a meat package, and they'll ship it right to your door. No hassle, no grocery store issues, especially since with all the COVID regulations, you don't even have to leave your house to get just a nice slab of meat. And what's cool is we partnered with them, and we have our own You Betcha package, filet mignon, ribeyes, side dishes, burgers, the whole gamut.
Pork chops.
Bacon. It's got all of it in the You Betcha package. Find it on the website. And hold on, you like free meat? Make sure that you use promo code YouBetcha, YOU, no space, BETCHA. That's YouBetcha with no space at checkout. You can get $100 off. You'll get free shipping, and they'll deliver that right to your door or to your dad's door, whoever you're buying this for a gift. It's the best gift in the world. The gift of a full belly. Right.
Sustenance.
Yep.
Nothing better than that. Make sure you guys go to FairwayMeatMarket.com. Promo code YouBetcha for $100 off. Tyler, let's crank up the show.
I would venture to say it's almost the nectar of the gods. Back, baby, back. I want my... Oh my God, that's cold.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello, and welcome back to episode 93 of the You Betcha Radio podcast. I am Ryan, the T-shirt guy. And guys, we're 1 week away from the Black Friday launch. Monday, November 23rd, the Black Friday sale goes live on OUBetcha.com. You're not going to want to miss this one. I want you to take a second right now. I want you to put it on the calendar, because we'll give you a little bit of a hint. It is a while supplies last type of deal. You're going to want to take full advantage of this for dad, for your brother, for your boyfriend, whoever that may be.
Dad?
For dad? Yeah, I couldn't do that again if I tried, Miles. So guys, mark it on the calendar. Monday, November 23rd. The merch is back open for the holidays. Get it while you can. Miles.
Guys, welcome back. Before we even get into anything, there's something that I want to ask you guys to do. We don't ask a lot on this podcast, but if you are listening to this and you haven't subscribed to us, we don't ever ask this, but if you could, just press that subscribe button and give us a rating, whatever you think the rating should be.
Maybe a review if you're feeling squirrely.
If you're feeling squirrely, give it a review. But all that stuff just helps us climb the ladder on the podcast. helps us climb higher on the podcast ladder.
There we go.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's one of those things that as we're putting more and more emphasis on our podcasts, that's just stuff that we haven't done that we got to start doing here to help grow our podcast so that we can keep this thing rolling and keep giving you guys some good content podcast wise. So
yeah,
hit that sub button, give us a rating. If you're really feeling frisky, leave us a written review.
Yeah. Good reviews too. Give us ideas for different content
Maybe,
ideas.
maybe if it's funny enough, and it's got to be really funny, we'll read it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll read some, possibly, maybe. 'Kay.
Potentially.
Guys, this first segment, I'm actually really excited about. So, for those of you who don't know, Ryan's an intense guy. Tyler,
To put lightly.
Tyler,
Yep.
would you agree that Ryan's an intense guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems to be that whatever he sets his mind to, he kind of has that eye of the tiger moment where he feels as if, is he gonna accomplish his goal or is he gonna rip my head off type of look in
Am I
his
gonna
eye.
freak out? Yeah.
Am I gonna freak out?
I'm good
All
at
this.
both.
So Ryan's an intense guy, and a lot of people would say, Ryan, you need to calm down. You need to be less intense. No. This podcast is all about acceptance for who you are. So Ryan, we finally said we gotta get a segment that is specifically geared for Ryan's personality, for Ryan's mental state, for Ryan to just flourish and become who you are.
I'm getting fired
Ryan.
up just you talking about this.
And so we are implementing the brand new segment, Tyler. The what do we call it?
Motivational moments with Ryan.
Motivational moments
guy.
with
The t-shirt
Ryan, the t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
So, honestly, Ryan, we have a blank slate for this segment. I want you to just give us your best motivational speech. Maybe get your inner Matt Foley.
Yep.
Maybe get out your best Tony Robbins.
Jocko Willink.
Maybe reach down deep into the bag and pull out your best Eric Thomas.
Ooh.
So I want you to listeners, this is for you. Maybe you're in a spot that maybe you're not in a great spot in your life. Maybe you got a lot going on. Maybe you're stressed out. Ryan, the motivator guy, is here to kick you in the ass and get you to where you need to be. Ryan, inspire us.
Tyler, cue me up. Guys, this one's called Be Where Your Feet Are. 2020's been a tough year. We had plans to travel here and go there, do this and do that. Plans have changed. Now, a lot of you might feel like you're stuck, not knowing what the next move is because you're so focused on the future, thinking about the time when all of this is over. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to be where your feet are, in the present. They call it the present because it's a gift.
Oh.
Today we have the gift of waking up. Today we have the gift of jumping on this podcast to talk to you guys. Today we have the gift of progressing this business while providing some much needed entertainment for the folks of the Midwest. Now, if you ask me, that's pretty fucking cool.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But we're only able to do this if we are where our feet are. I'm going to share a quick story with you, one of the oldest stories in the world. One day you're a teenager and planning for someday, and then quietly, without even noticing, that someday is today. And that someday is yesterday.
Oh, man.
And this is your life.
Don't blink.
What I'm trying to tell you is take a step back, be where your feet are, and take advantage of what's in front of you today. Because tomorrow, not guaranteed.
Not promised.
Now go make today your bitch, because I know we will. Thanks, Tyler.
Wow, Ryan.
Oh, that
Fired
felt good.
up.
Wow,
Keep that music going, actually.
All right.
Yeah, keep it going.
that felt good.
Be where your feet are, ladies and
Be
gentlemen.
where your feet are.
Don't be
in the
where-
present.
Don't be where your friends' feet are. Don't be where your co-workers' feet are. Be where your feet are. It's not about how fast you get there. It's about the journey along the way.
Miley Cyrus.
I believe
2010.
it's Miley Cyrus. If it wasn't copyrighted, we could cue that music as
Could.
well. What was the bit about not? It's all about the present, right? That's what
It's
you
all
said.
about the present.
It's
Being
a-
where your feet are.
Be where your feet are. There's a reason why it's called the present.
Because it's a gift.
It's a gift. Speaking of gifts, November 23rd, buy your family a gift on the OUBetcha.com store. It will be delivered by Christmas. Be where you are in that present on OUBetcha.com.
Today's a gift.
So is all the merchandise on our website.
Now go make that present your bitch.
What was it? Yeah. Make today your bitch.
Because I know we will. Man, my face is hot. I'm fired up right now.
Tyler, how you feeling?
I'm just along for the. I'm where my feet are right now, just soaking in this moment.
Continue.
I wrote that myself, Tyler.
That was good.
I wrote it in about 5 minutes.
Have you ever? Did you come up with the "Be where your feet are"? Or is that from someone?
That's from a coach way back in the day.
Nice.
Coach Ryan, the t-shirt
Coach
guy?
Ryan, the t-shirt
Not
guy.
Coach Ryan, the t-shirt guy.
Merch head coach.
Yeah. No, came from a coach. The general concept came from a coach, but everything else underneath of it was my own words.
I'm gonna read one paragraph. So can you cue the music
Yep.
one more time,
Yeah, one sec.
guys? This one just hit home.
Music's gone. One sec.
Oh, classic Tyler.
Tyler, I really liked the music though.
Thank you. Well,
That's like
can't fucking hear
that's a
it,
great
so-
clip for Jake to cut up, and Ryan, the motivational guy.
And we also got a nice little merch promo out of it.
Yeah, yeah. The present's a gift, just like everything on OUBetcha.com.
Come on, Tyler.
Here we go. Hit it, Miles.
I'm gonna share a quick story. The oldest story in the world. One day you're a teenager and planning for someday, and then quietly and without even noticing that someday is today. And that someday is yesterday. And this is your life. I'm gonna be honest, Ryan, I'm not entirely sure what that means. It sounded good because the music, when you hear that music and you just hear someone raising their voice and the music starts going a little bit faster and they start being a little more intense and they start waving their arms and they look at the camera and point into it and start hitting the microphone with stuff, you have no choice. You have no choice other than to be motivated for life. And
It touches on people always looking forward to stuff in the future that they don't realize is happening today. So even though stuff that you've planned out today for 5 years from now, you're going to hit that 5-year mark, you're going to hit that moment and not even realize it because you're already planning for the next moment to happen.
Can I
And
try?
this is everyone's life.
We should try an experiment here.
let's do it.
Just let me go, and you'll see what I'm doing with this.
Okay.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
You.
is for you and me. N is for anywhere at any time at all. Down here in the deep blue sea.
Oh, I like that.
How the
Ooh.
music changes everything.
The music
It does.
the music can make anything motivational.
I got one. Here,
You got
Tyler.
one?
I
Go
got one
for
here,
it.
All right,
Tyler.
Get in
Ryan,
there.
hold on.
Oh, we're gonna start over.
Cue
I'm
me
gonna
up, Tyler.
All right, ready?
This editing this
Go.
audio on this is gonna be bad. Okay, go Ryan.
Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Be who you are and say what you feel. Because those whose mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Today I shall behave as if this is the day I'll be remembered.
That was actually pretty inspirational. That's Dr. Seuss, right?
It's Dr. Seuss.
Well, that's Dr. Seuss's lines. That's not an actual Dr. Seuss book. I thought you were going to read a Dr. Seuss book. Is that not what you thought?
I did too.
I thought he was going to read The Cat in the Hat, not read Dr. Seuss's motivate. See?
Oh, the places you'll go.
Hey, no matter what we do, Ryan, we just can't get the motivational out of him.
No.
You're motivational all the time. All gas, no brakes.
All gas,
no
baby.
brakes.
You're always where
Yeah.
your feet are.
Got it. Wow.
Oh, God.
See?
If you're
Lessons.
not ready to finish out the week after this, there's something wrong with you. So let us know what you think of our motivational moments with Ryan. Got a little out of hand there, but I think that I think we're all ready to dive into this podcast now that we got warmed up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take our first break and head into the next segment. Before we get in the next segment, guys, we want to talk to you about holiday gas stations. Here at You Betcha, we are big holiday gas station guys, as well as big holiday coffee guys and gals. And I really didn't, it's one of those things you get used to having holiday coffee over and over again, and you kind of forget about how great it is. The other day, I actually was somewhere and they offered me some coffee. Obviously, I took it. And I had it and I tasted it and I was just like, at that moment that it was just so bad compared to what holiday coffee was, it was like almost disappointing. And it's like, you know me, I'm not turning down a cup of coffee.
No.
I was like, I don't even know if I want to drink this other stuff. I don't even know if I want it. And that is the holiday difference in my mind, is apples to apples next to other coffee brands. They're just above. They're just light years ahead. And so you got to find your local holiday gas station and go to the coffee section. Fresh ground. They actually have machines now. You click the button, grinds the beans right there. Fresh cup every single time. And the best part about it is it's not just a coffee shop, right? It's got snacks, drinks, other drinks. You can fill up on gas. You can get a car wash. All of that stuff is a one-stop thing for you. And basically, you're going to get your morning coffee.
Can
and
I
you
also
get
add
everything else done?
Free espresso shots?
Free espresso shots at certain
Game
locations,
changer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So don't sleep on holiday coffee. I'll say it over and over and over again. You got to find your local holiday gas station and get yourself a cup of Joe. Cup of Joe. Ryan, we're sipping on some holiday coffee right now.
It's good, man. Any time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening.
Now, this next segment is going to be interesting because, Lakin once in a while talks about getting DMs, what those look like. Some good, some bad.
How those read.
I would like to think that we all have gone through a period of time where we have showcased our DM game, right? Direct message. We have showcased the art of the DM. Tyler, not too many years ago, he used his DM game to then birth his child later on. You did. And then Ryan, back in the 6th grade.
MSN Messenger
Well,
days.
I was going to say, he did the original DM, and it was actually a direct message by writing yes or no, will you be my girlfriend, on a piece of paper, handed it to a few people across the classroom to his current wife.
Yeah.
So if anyone's going to give advice on DMs, it's going to be Ryan, because he sent the actual first DM and got a wife out of it. So, I mean,
it can happen.
Well, you're one of the masters of DMs.
Correct. Yep.
Because you sent the original back in 2001?
2002. Yep. 2002.
2002, I think.
Yep.
That was a lot of falls ago. That was 18 falls ago?
Yeah, 18 falls, yeah.
18 falls ago. Which I will decline to discuss any further than this. I grew up in a time where, before the Instagram DM, there was what you would call a Twitter DM.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I know what you're thinking.
That's in a museum somewhere.
Banana City to send a DM as a pickup line on Twitter, but that's the life I grew up in. Twitter was the dominant one. That was it. So I think that we're all very qualified to offer DM advice. I think we're all qualified to provide insight on the art of the DM.
Yep.
And so therefore, there's a lot of stuff that gets thrown around of, should I say this? Should I say that? We're just going to skip all that. We're just going to maybe lay some DMs out there that I think everyone should try. And I think it's actually been proven that these work. And that
This is real science.
it's actually science. We've done research. Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about the research that we've done?
Yeah, there was like a case study of probably 1,000 random people signed up for it. The percentages came back astronomical.
Staggering.
Yeah.
Staggering numbers. So staggering that I can't even remember off the top of my head of how staggering these numbers are.
You were staggered by them.
So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe without further ado, we should just dive into them. Maybe start with something simple, right?
Yeah. If you got a piece of paper and a pen,
Yes.
grab it right now.
Grab a piece of paper. I got my piece of paper, pen here. Take notes, because this could be the difference between you having a future wife / husband, I guess, and not. So just ask Ryan. So here we go. Here's the first one that I think we should maybe try. This is maybe a warm-up softball one here. Find a cute girl, find a cute guy, hit that message button, say, "Are you a bartender? Because I see you giving me a shot."
Wow.
What do we think?
See, now the simplicity behind it is direct, it's to the point, but it's also clever.
I think it's clever. I think it's like, well, just the fact that you're talking about a bartender shows your age. You're over 21.
Yes.
There's no question there. I think that by saying you want a shot, throwing shots out there, it's not like, it shows that you like to have fun on top of that, right? It's
Right.
Your social ability, your socialness, whatever you want to call it.
Is it sociability?
Sociability.
Or is it socialness?
Well, and it just shows that you are the type of person who wants to go out and have fun, be social with other people. Now, on top of shooting your shot, you are also taking a shot with someone giving you that shot.
Hey-o.
Which means you're a team player because there's shots all around here.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and I think that the other level there is, what if it turned out that this person actually was a bartender? Then it's kind of
Even better.
Actually, that might be bad. You may want to do some research on that one.
Yes.
Say, "Are you a bartender? Because I see you give me a shot." They're like, "Oh yeah, you should swing by the bar. I'll if you buy a shot from me, I'll give it to you." Then like, "Ah, damn it." So maybe do that one. Maybe that's the one downside. Maybe do a little research beforehand. Is this person a bartender or not? If not, green light on that one. Then I think we get a little bit more frisky as we go here.
A little bit more edgy.
A little bit more edgy. I'm just gonna hit you with this one, guys. I see this working a lot. I talk to they actually call me, they call me Mr. Hitch, just like the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm constantly consulting people on how to throw DMs, and I'm constantly helping guys, take that next step in the DM game. And so this one, it's mostly I'll just say it. You ready, Ryan?
I'm ready.
I hope you're not ticklish, because I have a beard.
Yes.
Honest and direct.
Honest and direct.
Well,
Genuine concern about their well-being, the
So
ticklish.
this is not going to work for Ryan, because he has all, he didn't need it though, because he did do his pickup line in like the 6th grade.
Right. Well, that's why we're giving a variety of pickup lines.
Yes,
Not all of
exactly.
them will work specifically for
So
you.
this is for our bearded community. If you got a nice luscious beard like myself, or you have a wannabe beard like Tyler,
Yes.
this maybe work for you. I think that, this is pretty much just straightforward.
Well, she finds out right away whether you have a beard or not. Okay, so straight
Immediately,
and direct
without even
to the
seeing you.
point. Yes. So you're maybe throwing a hot tip out there that she might be into, or whatnot. And you, as the person, also finds out whether she's ticklish or not. right?
Exactly. And it's you're showing concern for their well-being. You don't want them to be ticklish.
Right.
You got to make sure you find out right away. And then that just shows your concern for the individual you are sliding into their DMs. And let's say, to your first point, you haven't taken the time to give yourself a profile picture. You just have the gray silhouette. Now they know you have a beard.
Yeah. we're piecing the puzzle together.
Wait, what? Can you imagine? Sorry, but can you imagine the audacity and balls on a guy that doesn't even have a profile picture and slides into someone's DMs and just says, "I hope you're not ticklish because I have a beard."
Wow.
That would
Being
be bananas.
open and honest.
Yeah. He has a beard.
Now you can start to picture that person in your head. You know, step number one, they have a beard.
And some people just like the element of surprise, right? They maybe not want to see what you look like
It's
right
just
away.
a
And hey, if they do respond that they are ticklish, then you should just pronounce a tickle fight at that point.
Yeah.
There you go. Step two.
Tickle fight. Okay.
I like that one.
Another this one here. Yeah, hopefully you get where we're going with this. But number 3 here in DM school, from your very qualified DM professors. Are you a jalapeno? Because you sure got me in heat.
Another great one.
Lots of layers to this one.
Well, again, someone who likes spicy food is kind of a unique individual. And if you can find that out, again, direct right away. You find that out whether she likes jalapenos. You might find out if she likes a teriyaki jerky or habanero jerky. You're finding out a lot about their palate and what they like in their foods, and I think it's a good start.
Yeah, I think the most important thing here is that you are telling them that you are horny without really saying that you're horny.
Also
That would be-
displaying your knowledge of biology, that you understand what the word
Yes.
heat means.
Yes, Tyler.
I am educated. I know what heat means, not HEAT, silly. It's HEET, heat. I think that it's one of those things that if you come out and say, "What's up? I'm horny," not gonna
Not
work.
good.
Not gonna
No.
work.
Well, and from the receiving end of the DM, you find out that that person may be a hunter. You might like a good outdoorsman because he's
well, it also maybe just shows you're an animal lover.
an animal lover. Okay.
Animal lover. Animals are in heat. Animals need to procreate just as we are animals and we need to procreate. There you go.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. And all about a jalapeno.
Maybe another one you could add is something like, wow, it must be the first couple weeks in November because I'm sure in heat. Something like that.
Or,
you know?
or I'm in full rut.
Oh, yes. Rut.
Yeah, another one.
Rut is another good one. A little more harsh of a word, but
Yeah. But it's accurate.
yeah, usually chicks like it when you tell them that you are in rut.
And then you grunt at them.
And then you grunt, you maybe stamp your your foot, and then just start rubbing your antlers on stuff, you know? I actually think that that's a good way to get a response on a DM. Maybe you could even with that slide, you could add a video of you doing those things of grunting and
One of those audio messages with just a grunt in it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
audio message maybe.
Brr.
Or like a
Well, that's like a doe bleat there.
That was deer grunt.
That was a
Yeah.
doe. That was a doe. I'm not that's not okay. But yeah, maybe it's one of those things that you're a girl sliding into a guy's DMs. Use a
doe bleed.
use that audio button. Use the audio button on there. Then we're gonna maybe take this thing to the next level. Maybe a little more straightforward this one. Also, this is a big one for our geography friends.
Okay.
I see you travel a lot. You know, maybe this girl's a travel
Nice.
blogger. Maybe this guy's got a lot of travel photos. One of those deals. Travel influencer.
Yep.
I see you travel a lot. Maybe you and I should go to the capital of Thailand sometime.
Now, I think everyone should, first of all,
Do we need to explain that one to Ryan, or do you think he's got it?
I think he's got it.
You got
I
it,
think
Ryan?
Oh,
for
no,
the
I got
people
it.
that don't,
Yeah,
just
100%.
Google the capital of Thailand quick. But yeah, it's one, you show that you are cultured. You understand what's going on in the
You're
world. You know
accepting
where.
of other cultures.
Right.
Well, it also shows that you just want to bring this person to a beautiful place in this world.
Yeah.
Being the capital of Thailand.
Correct.
Beautiful place. You know, you can find out she likes to travel. She doesn't like to travel. You basically find out the vibes right away off of that DM.
Yeah. And
There's no better way to get to know someone too than traveling together.
yeah. And I also think it's just like, chicks don't think anything is hotter than someone who knows geography.
Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing hotter than knowing
The
geography.
coolest kid in your high school, obviously a geography nerd, right?
Or even someone who can book their own plane ticket, you know? That's an
That is attractive as well.
yeah.
Maybe someone who, like myself, can rattle off all 50 states in caps. She's probably going to think that's pretty hot too.
4th grade geography.
Maybe
100%.
so. An in-person DM slide, in person now, you're seeing them face to face. You just go up to them and you start rattling off those capitals.
Yeah, not even the states.
That would wow everyone.
Just the capitals.
Yep.
Cheyenne, Denver, Lincoln, Topeka, Helena, Bismarck,
Olympia,
St. Paul,
Pierre,
Olympia, Carson City,
Charlesburg,
Raleigh, Baton Rouge, Jefferson City,
Jacksonville,
Frankfurt. You know, you just start listing
Albany.
those babies off.
Austin.
All I got to say to that is cap.
That's cap.
That's cap.
That's no
That's
cap.
for all of
Jake's shaking his head.
That's all our.
would
That's
be
for all
no
our
cap.
Gen Z audience there.
Yeah.
That's our TikTok nod. So yeah, basically, if you want to get a response on a DM, just show your geography knowledge. It will take you a long way. In no way, shape, or form does that make you a nerd or anything like that. I got 2 more for you. One, maybe this one you put on your Instagram story, but right before this, you and some buddies having some beers or just a selfie like it's 5 o'clock somewhere and then you drinking a beer right on your story.
Yep.
Then immediately after that, you DM this person. You say, I hope you're all natural because I love a good bush, ... light.
Yes.
And then maybe in parentheses, you say, what's it like a index when it tells you to go check like an asterisk and be like, check my story.
Yep.
One of those things. Then you can really find out, is she cool? Does she like bush light? Does she have a good sense of humor? And it's also good to know if she shaves her armpits.
Yes.
You could hit her with a quick, just like a quick bridge of, I like my baby, but I love her bush.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe put when we inevitably get that song produced.
Yep.
We could throw the Spotify link in there.
Yep.
So do a little self-promoting. SoundCloud link.
Yeah.
It
That's actually what I
also
was
shows your skills in the literary department. You show how to display suspense with that written out pause.
Yes.
You understand sentence structure and how to keep someone entertained.
Yeah,
So all of a sudden,
timing is
Yes.
something we call that.
yes.
And nothing's better in a relationship than timing. It's all about timing, right?
Right.
I think that's what every Hallmark movie said since the beginning of time. But let's not move on too fast from the old does she or does she not shave her armpits thing. You can't just slide into the DMs and be like, hey, you got hairy pits? Not going to work,
Not good.
right?
Not good.
Not going to work. You got
too
to remember
upfront.
that these DMs aren't necessarily all you just trying to get a response back. You're trying to get information as well.
Yeah.
So, don't slide in. Don't say, hey, you got hairy pits. Maybe just go with, I hope you're all natural because I love a good bush light.
Boom.
All right, I got one more, guys. I got one more for you. This one, Mom, if you're listening, you're gonna want to press fast forward. Here it is. Mom, if you fast forward. Hey. That's how it starts. Hey, you should go to fairwaymeatmarket.com and use promo code YouBetcha on the YouBetcha package and get $100 off on the website so I can deliver that meat package.
Not only are you trying to save her money, but you're also going to hand deliver this thing on
I know. Not only did you just provide financial value to this woman,
yeah.
you also are showing how chivalrous you are and that you are going to hand deliver this meat package.
And that you value her by giving her the finest cuts of hand-cut meat.
Oh, the finest cuts.
The finest.
We're talking just thick, juicy, tender, but not too tender. Rough around the edges.
Fatty.
Ryan.
Grizzly.
Oh,
Hey, it's
God.
it's also an open invitation to their home.
Well,
without
hopefully
even getting an invitation to their
Well,
home.
hopefully we don't get in trouble with Fairway for that one. But yeah, I mean, that kind of thing concludes the Art of the DM sliding segment here. Ryan, I think I don't know. I think that was a lot of value for free. We probably could be charging like $29.99 a month for that type of advice, but we're here for you. We're giving out free stuff here. So
The sample size says yes, it works.
the research that we did,
Yeah,
the numbers,
Vigorous.
the analytics,
numbers don't lie.
numbers don't lie.
Staggering numbers.
Yeah, staggering.
Maybe you could throw that into a DM, something like that, using play on words of staggering.
Enough
are
free
you the-
advice for today. No more free
okay.
advice.
Are you a doe? Because I never mind. All right. Well, let's take a break.
All right, guys, if you've been with us for a few episodes now, you guys will understand that there are a couple things that Miles hates. There's a lot of things that he loves.
There's a lot of stuff that I hate.
But today we want to highlight a couple things that Tyler and I are going to pitch that we think Miles hates more than hiking. And we say hiking because on a previous podcast, Miles
Or
10 podcast, Miles displayed his internal hate, that fire about hiking,
It's just walking uphill.
walking uphill.
Why is it not called that? Nothing is worse than walking uphill.
Incline
I
nature
hate
But
walk.
if you
walking
call it
uphill.
hiking, it's like, oh God, yeah, let's
Oh,
go for a hike.
let's
What a
be-
fun
we're gonna
team
be-
activity. It's
we're gonna
like,
be one
no,
with nature.
This is just walking uphill.
Yeah.
I don't even like walking when it's flat ground. Why would I
Downhill.
want to go uphill?
You don't even want to walk downhill.
Well, downhill hurts your knees. That's a whole nother thing. Oh
we
yeah.
won't get into the exercise science of all this.
Not only you got to walk uphill, then you got to walk downhill,
Yeah.
and then
not
your
fun.
all your joints hurt.
And when you get to the top, it might be cloudy. You might not even see anything.
Yeah. What if it's hazy up there?
Wasted day right there.
And if you're wondering, yeah, it would take me all day to hike up there. Lots of breaks, a lot of snack breaks, water breaks, beer breaks, the whole thing.
Piss breaks.
So yeah, I mean,
So we're going to set the over under
Hike-
with hiking.
hiking fucking sucks.
Tyler, I have one in my mind that I think
Well,
Miles...
explain how this is going to work.
Okay, so this is going to work. This is how this is going to work. We're going to set the precedence with hiking, all right? So Tyler and I are both going to pitch one thing,
That's the hate champ.
the hate champ. Tyler and I are going to pitch one thing that we might think Miles hates more than hiking, and then that would take the champion spot. So the next time we do this segment, we'll pitch a couple other things and see if we can get a new champion in there. Right now, the champion is hiking. We're going to see if we can overtake the throne.
I think it's going to have the throne for a while.
I actually think you guys can find something I hate worse.
I think I have a pretty good idea in my head. Tyler, do you want to go first and I'll follow you up?
I just have kind of a low ball one to just feel this hate for hiking out, just to start, just to get the ball rolling.
Okay.
I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. This isn't like a competition. Like it's all my opinion here. And I'm like nervous about this. Okay, let's hit me with it.
IPAs.
More than hiking, I would much rather choke down an IPA than go hiking.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you're sitting,
Damn.
and at least you're getting a buzz off the IPA, you know?
What did you think
Even
going into that?
even if it tastes like leaves.
I was trying
Yeah.
to think in my head, what would Miles hate more? An IPA, a stout, a lager? And I think IPA is the answer for the craft
IPA
beers.
is the answer to the craft beer
Okay,
question.
cool.
Yes.
So that's why I was pausing for a second. I was like, which craft beer does he hate the most?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I just wanted to feel it out because I know
Yeah.
you dislike craft beer.
Yeah, I feel like Miles would rather walk within nature than drink nature. Right?
Well, I was gonna say I'd much rather eat like 3 or 4 leaves than go on an hour hike. You know, I'd choke down 3 or 4 leaves like I'm a herbivore dinosaur or something like that.
And it might not be easy, but neither is hiking. So
No, that would be way easier than doing an uphill walk.
So
I'm refusing to even call it hiking anymore. It's just uphill walking.
So hiking stays in the throne.
Yes,
Okay.
hiking is still the hate champ.
All right, Miles. For the rest of your life, waking up at 5 a.m.
Oh no, I would do that. You could get like
Why did I think you would do that? Son of a bitch.
like I have gone through a period in my life where I have had to wake up at 5 a.m. And obviously I hated it, but it also like your day, you got so much more to your day than waking up at like 7 or 8.
You
Like
have
the 2 hours in the morning is way different than 2 hours at night.
yeah.
Like from 6 to 8 p.m., that's like nothing, right? Like no
Yeah.
time at all. But 5 to 7 a.m. is like
Feels like an eternity. Yeah.
Nobody else is up.
So I would do that for business and success reasons. So I would much rather
So like,
wake up
do
at
you
5.
do you hate waking up at 5? It's not. Would you do it? Do you hate it?
Not really, because most of the time when I wake up at 5, it's for like a reason that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Whether that's coming to work, going hunting, road trip,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
I should have thought that through a little bit more.
So that's good. These are good ones
Yep.
to just feel
I would
it
much
out.
rather wake up at 5 every day than go for an uphill walk.
So hiking stays in the throne.
Hiking
Is that all you guys got? You don't got a couple more?
Well, I don't want to dethrone the champ immediately, but I got another one.
We need to try.
Let's
Tyler.
go. This is.
Rapid fire.
But the thing is once the champ's gone, they got a new champ. We're gonna
I know.
take down
I
in the
think I'm
future,
about
so.
to take down hiking.
Okay.
Do it.
Losing.
Oh.
So okay, let me talk this through because I don't know the answer yet. I do hate to lose. It's like it's one of those classic that makes me want to punch my own head off here when I say this. But the classic, I almost hate losing more than I enjoy winning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in that. I think that I truly love winning so much. So here's why I'm maybe not gonna put that over hiking, because think of all the good that comes out of
Hiking.
losing. There's nothing good that comes
Nothing
out
good
of,
that
there's
comes out of
nothing,
uphill walking.
There's nothing good that comes out of uphill walking. There's so much good that can come out of a loss.
Dude, I thought I was
New-
going to get you on this
New
one.
motivation. You learn from your mistakes. It actually humbles you. It allows you to just have a different perspective. So uphill walking is literally just makes you want to jump off the cliff when you get up to the top of the mountain.
So it's still the hate champ.
Still the hate champ.
Hiking stays in the throne.
I'd much rather lose to Ryan than go for a hike. Let's just put that out there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miles. Another one for you real quick. No internet.
Like for how long?
30 days.
Oh God.
For a 4-hour hike or 30 days of no internet.
Are we documenting this journey that we can post later on the internet after these 30 days as an experiment?
Well, if your camera phone works with no internet, then you can.
You could turn it into content.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
God, that's tough. No, the question is like you lay them next to it. Would I rather go for an uphill walk or not have internet for 30 days?
Correct.
I think it's a tough hypothetical because that's never going to happen, you know?
Don't say that.
It's never going to happen that I'm going to go for an uphill walk either.
Right.
Right. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think Miles will ever be without internet for 30 days.
It's a good hypothetical. What if he is out in nature after taking an uphill walk?
Like a
with no
week is
internet?
different, but 30 days is like
30 days.
Well, then how about a year? Then the hate champ is dethroned.
Yeah.
Nope, it's 30 days.
30 days. I got to make a decision. Give me a countdown.
10, 9,
Why didn't
8,
you start at 5?
4,
3.
3, 2, 1. Decision time.
Let's start over.
5.
So
4.
yeah, it's like I'm going for a hike, thinking about how much I hate that. I fucking hate it.
3.
I hate it bad. My body hurts. I'm sweating. I'm crying.
2.
Dehydrated. The sun's hot.
1.5.
Sunscreen's getting in my eyes.
1.
Thinking about how bad it would suck to be
3
not have
quarters.
internet for 3 days or 30 days.
Half.
I'm bored. I suppose I don't get to watch Netflix because that's their Wi-Fi. Playing a lot of Monopoly, Scrabble, maybe doing some journaling.
You still play video games.
Play video games.
Some.
32nd.
Does my business suffer from the no internet?
It's no internet. So
I know.
you
Does
make
my
the
business
assumption.
suffer?
So is it the entire business or just Miles not have internet?
No, but
It's Miles with no internet.
So we still have internet.
That's correct. Why'd you have to ask that, Tyler?
Because I don't know, man.
I think that I would absolutely hate not having the internet for 30 days. And that is the new.
Is that the
hate
new
champ.
champion?
That is the new
We
hate
took
champ.
it down, baby. The new hate champ that just took the throne.
I have a feeling
is
like
no
these,
internet.
These
These
propositions and hypotheticals are going to get real dark.
They're
going to
get out of hand really fast.
Would you rather have your mom die or your grandma die?
No, we won't cross those lines. But the internet, we also know, is very sacred to
We
you.
got to set some ground rules. No deaths,
No deaths.
no physical harm
Just the death of the internet for 30 days.
to anyone but myself.
Correct.
Like, would I rather break my leg or have no internet for 30 days?
So no internet for 30 days. I didn't think that would take the.
So I think we got to put an addendum into the hate champ. We can't, once the subject is done, we can no longer, I can't just next week be like, no internet for 31 days.
Yeah.
So
No,
the internet bit is over. So like internet losing all of those. If the subject is touched, it's dead forever.
all right.
Okay. Deal. New hate champ.
New hate champ. Dethroned day 1. He doesn't hate hiking that much, I guess.
He would hate if the internet was out for 30 days.
On a hike.
Can you imagine how much I'd be losing my mind?
Oh man.
You might find inner peace by the end of it.
You might.
I might go insane first, like classic, like fucking losing my shit.
Yeah.
Withdrawal symptoms, and then eventually find peace.
Yeah.
Probably not going to happen. Ryan,
Let's hope that
close
doesn't
this
happen.
podcast
Guys,
out.
thanks again for listening in episode 93 of the You Bet Your Radio podcast. Before we go, we'd just like to thank Gina's Designs of the Heartland. Gina's Designs of the Heartland handcrafts, hand paints all of our wood pine signs at oubetcha.com. We got 3 different Nectar of the Gods signs that go great in any man cave, any garage, anywhere you're going to be enjoying a nice cold bouche latte. So thank you, Gina's. They can be found at etsy.com/shop/GDOT Heartland or on our website, oubetcha.com. Tyler.
So
You Bet Your Radio episodes from episode 1. What episode are you on uploading onto YouTube? 20 something?
30-ish.
Tyler's going through. He's uploading every episode from day 1 until we catch up at You Bet Your Radio on YouTube, all that good stuff. Go check it out if you want to see some of the OG episodes.
Hey guys, get excited for episode 54.
Woo!
It's a good one.
Episode 54!
That's my debut, baby.
The
Oh,
debut.
God.
And Miles's dislike of hiking also came out on episode 54.
Damn.
Great time for it. Guys, we hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Remember, rate, review, subscribe. If you're on iTunes, we really appreciate it. It helps us grow as a podcast. I am Ryan, the T-shirt guy.
And I am Miles, You Betcha Guy. May your ranch always be runny. Your bush lattes forever be cold. And may you never have to go uphill walking. Cheers, Ryan. Oh my God, that's cold. What happened?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
And we only went 34 minutes.